Evening. Welcome to a Sunday Live. My name is Daryl Ledyard, along with my friend Simon Hogman. How are you, Simon?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, hi everyone. Yeah, all good. Keeping busy as normal. Weather's a bit colder than it was in sunny North Yorkshire, but yeah, I'm okay. How about yourself?
Not bad, not bad. We got a whole slate of things to talk about today. We'll
Mm,
have our lifetime deal of the day. We'll give away domains at the end of the program. You have some things that we're going to go through, and I have some updates as well. So, looking forward to giving those updates to you, and we will give you a chance at the end after we give away the domain to join us on here and talk to us live. Okay, so you'll be able to give us some feedback or information or ideas and questions that you might have for your journey with SEO, mass page, all kinds of different topics that we talk about here on the program. So you said you were doing some drone work earlier today. How did that go? Is it a project you could talk
Yeah,
about?
it was good. Yeah, no, just a local business had hired me to do some photography for them. So they're actually quite an interesting company. I won't mention the name, but they are like a data management company for the energy industry. So they've also been pretty busy because obviously energy prices are going through the roof, and lots of people in the
Yeah.
markets want data. So they're pretty busy, and they were getting some photos, and I was taking some drone footage of their very nice building and whatever else. So yeah, so it's a little bit windy this time of year, but it was fine. But obviously, I like to mix that in with a few other things I do. But yeah, that was
Yeah.
today. Yeah.
How much wind starts to be too much wind for a drone? Like, would you say?
20 miles an hour, 22 miles an hour is normally when it starts getting a little
Mhm.
bit too much. I mean, if you have a very big drone with a lot of high power, it's going to be fine. But I
Mhm.
fly some small drones that I can use in city centres and without worrying about local traffic or endangering people. So
Yeah.
I fly a drone that's like 250 grams, so it's easy to get caught in the wind and blow away if you're not careful. But
Can
yeah,
you
there's
fly?
some massive drones. Yeah, no, yeah.
Can you fly it into a door inside? Like,
You can fly indoors. The challenge is there you lose the GPS signal, so then it can't
oh,
quite
I
position
see.
itself, and then you have to be extra careful. You might need to fly it manual mode, ATI mode, and then use it in a different way. And it can get a little bit hairy. I normally put prop guards on to stop it banging off the wall and hitting the floor. But yeah, you can do that. It's just a lot harder to fly indoors because of the signals. Yeah.
Well, it's very, very interesting. Well, folks, if you're joining us, we're using a program called Melon app, so it works better with YouTube. So if you're using it with YouTube, put your comments in there, and we'll see them come through, and we can go ahead and add them to the stream as well. When we will look at the Facebook feed for comments, but we won't be able to post them to the screen. So it's best if you do it through YouTube, through our Mass Page Tools page, or through Simon's page on YouTube.
Yep.
All right. All
Yeah,
right.
sounds good. So
Well,
yeah, we're going to talk about a few things this week. I'm going to do a little bit about search intent and SEO, and I've got a few thoughts on tips and tricks, and that actually links into my LTD of the week, not LTD of the day. We can't do them every day, but it's LTD of the week. It was such a big success when we launched it last week. So by popular demand, I'm even going to do a live demo. So we'll have to see how that goes. Hopefully, nothing breaks on the way. But yeah, we'll get a little bit more detail on this week's LTD, and hopefully answer some questions on that. So yeah, it should be good.
awesome. Awesome. Well, I'm eager to see that. Looks like I should have turned on more light. I don't have as much light on my face, so I should probably do that. When I get off camera, I'll do that.
That's a matter of opinion, isn't it? Really, I prefer you in the dark, if I'm honest.
Maybe that's probably true. Yes. So welcome, welcome, welcome. So what we're going to do is, Simon, if you want to share your screen, I'll go ahead and get that into the control room here so that we can get it
Yeah,
up here
certainly.
and we can start with your presentation, because I saw some of the slides and I think that this is going to be a really good one.
Can you see the slides?
Yes, I do. Do you see it on the home screen?
Well, I've only got one monitor here, so yeah.
Okay. Yep, we can see it.
Yeah, so this is about search intent. And Daryl, this would be good to get your input as well
Absolutely.
as we go through. So this is about just trying to say, from an SEO perspective, how we make sure that we're answering the best the search query. That's what Google's all about. what's the best answer, and we think about things that search users put into Google, and we try and provide content, provides websites and whatever that will make sure that Google chooses. So that's just a kind of a, I think probably most of us are aware of search intent, but this is just kind of make sure, how do we make sure that we are the best answer to the search query? So when I think about this, I think about some of the stuff that I've done, and I try to think about if somebody types in the word photographer, like a London photographer, how does that compare to the word London photography? So if you type this in on Google, you end up with completely different search results. Yeah. So if somebody types in photographer, they're probably looking for a person, trying to hire a person, a professional. If somebody types in London photography, they're probably looking for pictures of Big Ben, Buckingham Palace, whatever else, landmarks in London. You'll get different search results coming up on both. Yeah. So that's how I think about it when I'm thinking about search intent. And another thing is that we need to think about is what are people actually searching for? So what we might be thinking about if we're into SEO and internet marketing, we might have a long list of things that we want to get ranked on and we want to be seen on Google. So I've got this guy on the left-hand side. He's got his shades on, and he's probably been in his dungeon with his triple monitors on his computers, and he's been using all his SEO tools. And he might think, well, I want to get ranked on GMB optimization or SEO London or New York or whatever the local place is. Now that's great, and there's certainly keyword volumes on that, but that might not actually be what your clients are searching for. So if you're like a local business owner, there may be more organic searches that people might be looking for, because they might not know what SEO is. And if you go to if you ever get out of your computer room, go to a party, speak to people, when you say SEO, a lot of people don't know what you're talking about. So they can have very successful businesses, they know they want to get found in Google, but they don't know what GMB or GPM, GBP optimization is, for example. Yeah, so you've got to always think about, through the client's eyes, who you're trying to target, what they're looking for, and try and create content and websites and materials that rank for that. Now the problem is it's easier said than done, because you need a bit of data and a bit of insight. So this is just a few thoughts on things that I use to try and get an insight into search intent. So we'll go through a bit of a list. So there's 4 or 5 things I've got here. We'll talk about Google Search Auto Suggest. We'll talk about Google People Also Ask. We'll talk about SEO tools like SEMrush and SE Ranking. We'll talk about Quora and Reddit, and we'll talk about specific question software, just to kind of get kind of into the mindset of what people are actually searching for, not what people think are being searched for. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. So here's the first one. This is a lot of people use this. It's really easy. And if you just want to just type in, the start of a search term, if you take how do I make money, it'll also suggest a load of other things here. There's some of these are better than others. Some of them are maybe not so appropriate, but we'll move on from those. But how do you make money on TikTok, from YouTube, etc., etc. So lots of ways there. You can actually go through that and get a lot of insights into what it is. And these insights are very good for not necessarily local service pages, but things like, let's think, if you want to write a blog, for instance, or even if you want to do a social media post, this might give you inspiration for things that people are looking for, which you can write about. How do I make money from home, for example? How do I make money quickly? Could be the title of a blog. So that's just one thing. Use Google Auto Suggest. Second thing I think is really good to have a look at is people also ask. So Google will often come up with a number of supplementary questions, not just the questions, but also the answers. So how can I make money online? How can I make $100 fast? These are, again, things that people are searching for, and Google expands on that topic. So again, when we're thinking about SEO, when thinking about search intent, we're trying to build up authority on a particular topic. We're trying to build clusters of topics and clusters of material around those topics. And this is another thing that gives it a little bit more of an insight. But if you're looking to do a lot of work, you might also be a little bit more data driven than this, but this certainly gives you a head start. Next thing you might want to look at, and this is a popular, I was obviously using an SEO tool. So I use SE ranking, but there's SEMrush and Ahrefs and Moz and all sorts of other tools out there. This will give you a list of things. So I've typed in how to make money online. This is the US, and it's come back with 17,000 keywords, which is quite a lot. Now, it's quite nice because you get the volumes at the top, and you are able to see some of the terms that come through. But it's hard to manage the 17,000 questions, and then as you get further on to the list, they're not all questions. Now, you could choose the top 10, 20, 30, look at those, but you might be missing some insights further on down, because invariably the how to make money online is a phenomenally difficult keyword to rank for, whereas some of the longer tail ones you want some insight on are a little bit easier. So 17,000 is pretty hard to work with, but you can export from tools like this and work through. So other ideas on things, Quora and Reddit is a good source of topics for questions and blog ideas as well, although some of these questions will be from I guess regular local business people, normal folk, and others will be ones that have been put in by SEOs to pose a question and then answer it themselves and try and provide a link as well. So you can work through Quora and Reddit. You do get some interesting questions. You can get an insight into what people are looking for from a search intent point of view and some blog ideas. But again, you can get quite a long list. So there's a couple of things that have been developed to help with this problem, which is it's all sort of like question software, and one of the best known ones is answerthepublic.com, and that is basically you type in here a keyword, and then it comes back with again, I've used the how to make money online example. It comes back with a lot of analysis, which you can actually get a few of these searches a day, and you can download them, and you get how, what, which, why kind of questions. And again, these make great topics for blogs, because these are all topically related. That these are things that people have searched for, which app to make money online, who wants to make money online. You can get a lot of material just out of this for free, but you only get a few downloads a day. And if you want to sign up for Answer the Public, which is an excellent tool, it's like $99 a month, which is a bit steep. So I've got a suggestion, which is also tied in with LTD of the week. So I kind of combined them all this week. We do a little bit of a demo. So this is like question software. It's on AppSumo at the moment, and I'll do a quick demo, and it'd be great to get some questions. And also, Daryl, so I just stopped talking.
Sure.
Whilst I swap over, if you've got any questions, can you see Topic Mojo here, by the way?
Yeah, I expanded it full screen so that people can really see the demo as you do it.
Okay.
Yeah, these questions are great. We have a tool that we recommend called QA Grabber, and that we had the person that designed that, Drew, on here a few months ago. I plan to do a full webinar with him because he also has a snippet grabbing tool that he's created that works very similar to QA Grabber. And these kinds of things are great because it does pick up that search intent, like you said. And if you use these questions and also use some wildcards, variables and stuff, like what we're doing with Menterprise, we talked about this, Simon, making these variables work within the subdomains and work within the slugs and all that stuff in the title. It just makes everything in the structure really fluid. And imagine if your questions, your titles, your subdomains, your slugs, everything matched up to the same thing, right? How powerful does that Google signal go as far as what that page is about? So, like you see that, what is WordPress? Well, what if the slug had WordPress in it? What if the, the title said WordPress in it? Maybe all the questions in there said, what is WordPress, right? And different ways of saying WordPress. And then, whatever content you have on the page is what you have on the page. But I just think that a lot of times it's just the structure and having the right, right H2 tags, the right H3 sub tags, and having the Q&A and schema and all that stuff all unified under one concept, basically.
Sure. Sure. So look, let me just have a walk around Topic Mojo. I mean, this is like a lot of AppSumo products, and it's a fairly new tool. It's in development. They're releasing things. They've got a roadmap. So I think this is something that's a work in progress. I actually bought it. It came out, I think, a couple of months, 2 or 3 months ago, and I first got it, used it a little bit, and then I found at the time it was producing too many kind of outputs. It was like hundreds and then thousands, and I think it's just a bit unstructured, but they've done a bit of work to bring it together, and I'll show you how it's sort of working now, and I find it quite useful. So they've got these things: model, questions, and training. So the model is just about obviously focusing on a particular topic. So I've done a few here. I'll use my how to make money online as an example. So you do a search, and it takes just a couple of minutes, and it comes back with some analysis. So it comes back with some I think there's like an SEO add-on. There's a bolt-on. You can get some SEO data in it. It comes up with some trends, although it's just over the past year, so it would be better if it was a bit longer. Comes up with search volume, so it's 100,000 a month, so that's obviously a big search term. And then it kind of divides the results into what are questions, what are phrases, what are shopping type questions, what's research, what's comparison, and you can get like quite an interesting list. Sometimes it also comes up with videos and tweets, although for this search is not done for some reason, so I'm not quite sure why that is. There obviously can be some bugs on some relatively new software, but it also comes up with which hasn't done this one. I'll swap it over to another one in a second. Other sort of related topics. So in related to make money online is money, jobs, sales, employment, income, business. So it comes up with other related topics. So okay, here's the phrases. So a little bit like Answer the Public. It also comes up with this kind of mind map. So how to make money online, and then it starts as is, should, on, and simplified. So it tries to kind of categorize them into certain ways. It doesn't quite do them as nicely as Answer the Public, because really you want how, what, which, why, and these are all how. But the nice thing about this output is, and this is in comparison to what we see on SE ranking or something like that, is they're all questions. Yeah, so you can literally put a question mark at the end of these, and then you can also manipulate them as well. So if you're doing mass page building, as I do, and Daryl does, and obviously a lot of people that watch, you can use these as blog topics, article topics, headline topics, and then you can manipulate them and clean them really easily. So you've got a few dates to sort out, maybe a location or two, but every one of these is a question, which you can put a question at the end of, and even like a location modifier or a product modifier or whatever. So this is quite nice. And they also have groupings as well. So if you're thinking about a blog topic, how to make money, let's just think now what we've got here. How to make money online besides, these are very similar. I'm trying to think if it's got like a one that says YouTube or something like that. Yeah, they're all fairly similar. But you can choose this as oh, here we go. Look, here we go. How to make money online. So how to make money online, like OnlyFans, YouTube, similar through Facebook likes, through drop shipping. So there you could basically get some of the ideas for a blog. If you're using a AI content writer like Jarvis or something, you could potentially put some of those questions as Jarvis, get some output, and you've got the basis of a blog and some ideas there. And these are all questions that people have typed in. So that's your kind of topic modeling, which I think is quite interesting, just to throwing up some ideas. And then if you've got an individual question, you can also go into that and dig down a little bit deeper. So there's a few of them here. I had a money making online one. There we go. How to make money from YouTube. Again, gives you some trends, shows that it's actually on the way up, which is interesting, shows you the volumes. And this is where I think it's really useful, is that you can get them by source. So when I was saying earlier on, you could look at Core or Reddit or different places.
Oh, that's really good. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. So you can break it down, just like give me the Google ones only. And then if you want to, then you can export the CSV. Or if you want to, you can also just copy that list and paste it straight into Excel, and then if you sort it, you'll get that list. So again, there's quality questions here. Can I make money on YouTube without 1,000 subscribers? So that's a really nice bit of search intent, really specific information someone's looking for, which you could write an article all about. Or
do a YouTube video. YouTube videos with those topics would be great.
Yeah, yeah. Also shows you the PPC difficulty, so if there's competition. So that's interesting. If you thought, well, if people are bidding on those terms, they're obviously valuable for advertisers. So you could maybe select the ones that were most popular for PPC, or the search volume as well. And you get quite a long list here. I mean, I don't know how many we've got here. 174. That's quite a lot of blog topics. Now, I obviously use AI writers. I use things like Article Forge. I could take that list, paste it into Article Forge, and send it up and running to do 50 articles all on those topics and in one go. So it's quite a time saver, but it would take you a long time to think of those those questions. You've got it straight from the horse's mouth. Yeah,
it saves a ton. I love how that's laid out. It gives you a really good high level view of the questions being asked on these topics, and then to be able to export them to CSV. It's really good. I like this.
And you can also do a search, get back to the source as well. So you want to see the search in Google, press that button. If you want to see it in Reddit, and then if you want to see in Quora, it'll take you back there as well. So I think this is just really interesting, and I think if you were using Answer the Public, which is a great piece of software, you can get quite far down the line for this. But just even on its own, particularly its lifetime deal, just ideas for blogs. If you're struggling, you could just pay one off, and this is going to get you. If you the basic plan's like 200 questions a month, so you're not going to easily run out of it unless you're absolutely hammering it. So that's Topic Mojo. So I don't know if anybody has any questions or has seen it or not. I'm happy to kind of do a search if somebody wants to look at something or not. But that was my kind of. This is what I think is a great one to use for ideas for questions and find out a bit of search intent.
Really cool demo. I do have the link to go get this if you want. It go as an affiliate link, but it helps Simon to buy other products to show you and also to check out, because we're going to check out things that we're not going to show you that are actually things that that don't quite make it to our weekly thing. So topic just go to go.ht/topic mojo, all one word. That's go.ht/topic mojo. Do you guys have any questions about Topic Mojo while it's still fresh?
Looks like somebody bought it last week, which is great. We don't know who Facebook user is. But,
that's Don. I just looked at.
Don. Hi, Don. Yeah, hi, Don. How are you finding it?
Yeah, Don, how are you finding it? Are you using it? Is it something you're liking? Let's see. Nice to me, or new to me. Nice.
New to me.
That was Stephen Crump.
Okay, that's cool.
All right. Let's see.
Yeah, I think for a lot of people, you might struggle to commit to $99 a month, but $49 as a one-off for 200 questions a month, I think it's pretty good going, to be honest. So I like it.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times we don't use the unlimited side of these plans anyway. So just it's a good way to get started with it. So I think it's decent that way.
Cool. So that was my bit, but if anyone wants to have a chat about search intent or any questions on that,
we'll have a chance. We'll have a chance to also to go over that with our guest part of this later on today. Good, so we'll have that. All right, very good. Thank you, Simon. I really appreciate it.
No worries.
Coming up a little bit, you're going to have a chance to win one of these domains: cheapestwifi.com, lazyday.com, firstwaterdamage.com, and carpetsinstallation.com. Somebody's going to win one of these for free just by being on the Wheel of Names, which we'll do a little bit later on the Sunday live broadcast. Okay, so first off, somebody asked on the talk yesterday on domain kicks. So Domain Kicks is one of our products here that isn't a part of Math Page Tools. It's more for domainers. And somebody's asking, how do you find 4-letter domains.com, which are very, very hard to find. A lot of times you pretty much have to just look through auctions and things like that to buy a 4-letter.com. Usually they're 4 figures, sometimes over $2,000 if you're able to find one. Just people buy just random 4-letter domains. So I want to show you one of the things I've been doing here today, just to show you how domain kicks can truck through a whole bunch of domains. So if you can see this here, I'm just going to minimize. I'm going to maximize this. This is in the midst of doing a check. Okay, and you can see it's checked all these 2-digit things. So we just took and did a thing that just creates all of these 2-character letters. And then I combined them. So if you look, you see that it's now checking 4letters.coms, all random generated. So if you go up here, you'll see I did 2 columns. They were exactly the same. And I just pasted one here and one here. So there's like 600 and something combinations in this one, 600 and something combinations in this, and it's going to do each one. So it's like, over 37,000 different lookups that it's doing. So far, it hasn't found any. I started this before the show. If it does come up with one, I will probably buy it and then give it away. Okay, so if we do find a 4-letter with domain kicks, I'll give it away to somebody on the show. So we just want to put that over to the side. But that's one of the things that you can do with this is if you're looking for short domains, you can just get a list of very short words. There's different programs that help you find 3-letter words, 4-letter words, 5-letter words for like Scrabble and stuff. So word searches. So you can take those lists and then put them into here and then see if any of those come up. So you have a short domain. It could be a .com, but you could also pick another extension, and sometimes that works really, really well. All right. The program that I used to get those permutations was this Text Mechanic. You can get, I think, 4 different processes per day. Otherwise, you have to get the Pro plan, which I do have, and that's like $5 a month. And it'll give you a whole bunch of tools. So if you look here, you have all of these tools. Look at basic text tools. There's a whole ton of them. But I use this combination. I use some of these tools here. Permutation generator is what I used. And was it this one? Oh, wait a minute. It wasn't that one. It was a combination generator. Oh, boy. Yeah, I think this is it. Yeah, so I put every letter in the alphabet, and then I put it into sets of 2, and then it created a list, and then I just copied and pasted that into domain kicks to try to get those 4. So remind me, Simon, at the end to double check that domain kicks process to see if we ended up with a 4-letter domain that we're going to give away. All right.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I've got some questions just coming in there about the sharing the link. I think it's for Text Mechanic. So
yes,
I think it is literally textmechanic.com, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll throw it in here. Let's see if this will go into the Facebook groups. I'll pop this into the Facebook group. Good question.
Yeah, there we go.
I usually use Text Shaker, but I'm using this just for these permutations for different characters, so you can kind of see. So yeah. So somebody says they want to get this 4-letter domain. We don't have one yet. It's searching while we're talking. All right. So we'll see what happens on that. But you can do those different permutations and find little, like even for like .io, it's a 3-letter .io is worth something right now. So it could be just random letters. All right. So you could use this to come up with a bunch of 3-letter random letter combinations. So if you go like here, you'll see here's all these permutations, and then you can put them into just to check the .io, right? After you throw the whole alphabet in here, right? That's something you can do. You can also do it with numbers. In some areas of the world, people like numbers and I think particularly in Asia, they like certain lucky combinations of numbers. So you can use this to create some of those domains, and you'll be surprised sometimes that those will sell too. So that's just another way of looking at it. All right.
Yeah, I use Text Shaker, but I'm not used Text Mechanic, so I'm going to have a look at that. That's a good
Yeah,
tip.
there are a lot of ads on here, which I was surprised. even after you sign up for Pro, you still get these ads. So
Really? Okay.
yeah, so I wasn't crazy about that, but anyway. All right, next on to Mass Website Builder. This probably won't release until after the first of the year. I don't think, but if it does, I'll let you know. But we did have, I just want to just show you as part of our journey of what we have now integrated. So if you click on here, you're into the new build, which you don't have access to quite yet, but you will have access to it. And I want to show you right here, you'll see description body 1 and video embed 1. Okay, so we're getting that from our mass page form. Okay, is the description body and the video embed. And if you go into variables here, you'll see all of these were just imported in all at once. Okay, so you see all the nearby cities, all of these are there. If you click on this, you'll see the nearby city is there. You'll see all of those fields. So you have the titles. It'll show you the title. And then you can merge them into these different things. Okay, so it has everything, the latitude, longitude, your niches, all these kinds of cool things are coming in directly from the form. Okay, so here's your, your niches. You'll have that in there, niching, all of that stuff. The lead capture form, you can put in here. So where that's coming out of is in this is our staging environment, but you can see if you go into what are your codes, and let's just take a look at this one here. There's a new thing that will be coming out called export to CSV. And when you do that, you're going to have that be able to be opened as a CSV and then import that into Mass Website Builder. So you just will go here, import, grab that CSV file, and it'll overwrite whatever you have in here. So whatever, if you have a layout that you like and you're just going to use the form, make a new iteration of it, then export it, then import it in here, you got a whole new website. So it's going to be really, really cool. And these pages, these sites are hosted as well. So you don't even have to have hosting. That's like you can see this site here is hosted, okay, on our servers. So you can just point the domain and you see this is coming from my form, this is coming from my form, right? And you're just going to have all of these things be able to be put in there into your favorite like templates. Okay,
that looks great, Daryl. We got people getting excited on the questions there, saying, "Hey, now MWB citing, freaking awesome, thank you." So that's good.
Yeah,
to get a response.
Yeah,
it does look really interesting, actually.
Yeah. So it's going to be a whole different thing because of some of the things that it does, as far as the fact that you can just flip the switch and put a new domain on that project. You'll be able to use our form to blow up like a whole other project in like a split second. So once that is saved and you'll be able to import it in, it's going to be really, really cool what it'll be able to do for you really quickly. All right. Now, another thing that you have with the new version of Mass Page Tools, release date won't be until probably after Christmas, I'm pretty sure. It'll probably be the first of the year or something like that. All right. Now, here's Siphon. Siphon, we've put a lot of time and money into this, and we continue to because we believe in it a lot. If you see here, you'll see some new things that are showing up on our version of this. This is in our staging environment, okay? So you can still search by keywords, but we've upgraded the scraping, so you'll get a whole lot more. So let's just look up how to make money online, right? And then you can pick, let's say, I want an article about how to make money online, okay? You hit Siphon, and it's going to go out, and it's going to grab articles about this. Hopefully it works while we're on here, because usually when we're live, something goes wrong, right? And it did. So let's see if I do summarization. Yeah, whenever we're live, something goes wrong.
Yeah, it's got some questions there coming through. Dana says they want to learn how to use this stuff and asking about the cost, which I assume is of probably MWB actually, but
Yeah, the cost for MWB, I don't have a price for that yet. We still have to determine what the costs are for the SSLs, the hosting, all that stuff, and what limits we're going to have. So all that stuff is to be defined yet. But the people that got the lifetime when it first opened, they're going to have a plan that'll be pretty generous. Okay, so with this, you're able to search by keyword, and it'll just pull articles. I just noticed it just glitched there, but this happens whenever I'm on a live call. It seems like because a lot of this stuff is done on the browser side, the communication tool that we're using is browser side, so it's going to make it harder for that to work. But you can do bulk URLs. Okay, so you can just put a bunch of URLs in here. Let me just go ahead and clear this out. So let's say you had a list of URLs. You could just pop them in here, and they would go ahead and grab from these and rewrite the content all in one swoop. You can also insert in from an RSS feed or from a URL. So I was like putting in like different things I have an affiliate offer with, and it just grabs all the information from the page and rewrites it. So I can put that into another type of page. Okay, so you can put it into mass page. You can put it into Mentorprise, all these kinds of things, right? Then you've got the paste field where you can paste in the text that you want to rewrite. And then after you rewrite, you can also use Word AI to spin it. So you have a rewritten and spun version. This is the only tool that does both of that with the AI, and then it rewrites it from there. So after that, it's like really totally different. And then we have this really cool thing over here called import CSV. Okay, and when you use the import CSV, it'll take a particular row that you put in as your file, and it'll rewrite 100 cells with 500 characters each. Okay, so if you have like a whole bunch of meta descriptions that you want to rewrite, you can have this all rewrite them all just with AI, one at a time. Okay, and it'll give you another export file with all of them rewritten. It'll show you 2 different versions of it. So we're using it for rewriting products from a database. So you have different products that you buy from a database, and you can rewrite it and just take that file and import it into like WooCommerce or something like that. So it's really cool stuff coming with Siphon. You'll get a copy of this maybe this week. It'll probably show up if you're an enterprise level person inside of Mass Page Tools. That's if you're interested in Siphon, you can get it as a standalone product, or you can get it through Mass Page Tools. So if you go to SiphonAI.com, you'll see the pricing here for Siphon, and it basically just tells you how many credits you get for each one. So a credit is each time you use it, not per word that you get. So it's one of the most effective ways to get content instead of having to pay Jarvis per character and stuff like that, or some of these AI tools. I know Jarvis has an unlimited plan, but it takes a lot of work, where this is actually going to be much faster for you to get content quickly. All right. And then if you're interested in the enterprise plan, we're going to have a lifetime deal for that coming up for Black Friday. And it'll probably be Black Friday week and to Cyber Monday that you'll have a chance to get that lifetime deal at a discounted rate. So just wanted to show you that for now. Let's see. So you got Siphon, you got Mass Website Builder, which isn't available yet. If you go to, let's see. Yeah, so Mass Website Builder, I don't have a sign up for it. I'll try to get a sign up for you guys for next week if you want to be alerted when it comes out. But you'll hear about it. I'll be talking about it a lot, so you'll definitely be able to hear about the Mass Website Builder. Okay, so we've done a bunch of stuff here. Now let's talk a little bit about TRRAFFIC.com. So I put a post inside the Facebook group about maybe changing the name of the group to TRAFFIC. and to maybe broaden the perspective, because we do have some people that are here for domains. We have people that are here for SEO, some people that are here for a lot of different other, marketing ideas and things like that. So wanted to discuss that once we get the group open, but I wanted to talk to you, Simon, about that, because we did have some feedback from the group with a survey that we did. And we're more talking about maybe not changing the name of Mass Page Tools to Traffic, but more just like a community, right? That's what we were kind of talking about.
Yeah, I think we're just looking for feedback. I mean, we're aware that we've got different people who watch and different kind of audience, and we obviously want to make sure we address that. We're here to answer questions, but we do talk about other topics. So within the group, we're here talking about mass page, SEO, domains, general internet marketing. We're getting to sort of email stuff. There's all sorts of things we can cover, and I guess it's just if we call the group Mass Page Tools, or if that's the main sort of channel that we go out under, is that the right kind of branding or umbrella to put it under, really? So I think we're open to discussions, but and ideas. But the idea of traffic was to talk about. I mean, at the end of the day, everything we're pretty much doing is about getting traffic onto our sites, our digital assets, our social media, and then obviously converting them into leads. So we were trying to think of a way of could we come up with one thing that would cover a lot of different bases, but we don't want to lose some of the core stuff, because obviously we talk a lot about mass page, and mass pages, a lot of the people that are watching are mass page builders. So we don't want to lose things, but we just want to have an umbrella and want to kind of get some feedback.
Yeah. So, and this isn't something that's going to start right away. This would start into 2022, and we're just sort of looking at, we have a Discord server that we've set up, and we're just kind of testing that out to see if we like that. And just like trying to, find ways to make the community bigger and stronger, and also make room for some of the other projects that we have coming in, that I've been building on the back end that you guys haven't seen yet. So I just, want your feedback on that. If you guys want to come up later and talk to us about what you think of the idea of broadening like an umbrella. Well, we keep Mass Page Tools, we keep Leads Detective, all of these tools, Geoholics, but just have a way that you can, broaden the perspective a little bit. So Discord, is something that, Stephen, I've had to learn too myself, but it isn't too hard as a user to learn how to use it. It's pretty easy. It's just setting it up is the most tricky part, I suppose, for everybody. All right, so what are we at? 43. We're a little bit early for the domain giveaway.
Well, yeah, we can talk about other things. I was going to mention earlier on, actually, just about some of the stuff this week that happened on SiteGround, which is obviously a bit of an interesting one. I don't know if we've got any SiteGround users watching, or if anybody wants to kind of let us know how they've gone. But there was some issues that came up with SiteGround sites not being able to be crawled properly by Google earlier in the week. I think some people think it started as early as Monday night, but certainly by Tuesday they were seeing problems in Google Search Console and things just coming up saying Google can't access the URL. So obviously then people worry about indexing, and I think it was acknowledged on Wednesday that it was a real problem, and I think by Friday they actually fully sorted it. But obviously if you're a local business website, you're not going to be getting crawled every 2 hours, so it's not going to be a massive big deal. But if you are a Google News site and your feeds are going in every couple of hours, or Google's taking that information every couple of hours, it's going to be an absolutely big deal. You can't get crawled if you're on SiteGround for 2, 3, 4 days. And obviously people on Wednesday, Thursday knew there was a problem. It was acknowledged by Google and SiteGround, and there was no sign of it being fixed. So they eventually worked out it was a problem with Amazon Web Services, and there was some sort of networking issue, and they've fixed it. And John Mueller from Google said it shouldn't have any long-standing impacts. You should be all fine. But just interesting. I mean, I'm not on SiteGround. I used to be on SiteGround, and no issues with it as a host. It's always been good when I'd used it, but I wonder if anybody had seen any impact or had any communications this week on that whole drama, really. But I know some people were getting pretty excited about it midweek. You're not on SiteGround, are you, Daryl? You probably got your own full server, haven't you? You got your own data center and the whole lot. I would have
Not the
thought.
whole data center, but the funny thing is, you think about like a corporate decision could be made. I'm just speculating here, but to let's save some money from traffic and let's ban the Google bot and let's have less traffic coming from the Google bot. Maybe Amazon's like, well, nobody, why do we need all these bots crawling all these sites, right? So I wonder what it is that they did to block it. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. Some sort of failure. There's Stephen Cruz saying hello there. Hi, Daryl and Simon. Yeah, it's good to see you. Stephen is a fellow Menterprise user, as we know, Daryl, in our mastermind group. So
Yeah,
great to see Stephen with us.
That's another thing with this traffic is Menterprise. We've got a whole community of Menterprise users that you folks might not know about. So we have a whole mastermind and everything else. We've got things with bulkleads.net, and we've got a community set up with people that are using that. So there's like a lot of different tools and partnerships with the QA grabber and things like that we have partnerships with different things, and we want to bring that all into one thing so it sort of makes sense. It's all about getting traffic, guys. It's all about getting traffic to your offers, and that's why we thought traffic.com would be good, because I had that domain and I'm like, it's a misspelling, but I like the extra R. It gives it an extra like $5. It's gives it a different brand, if you will. So welcome, Stephen. Thanks for joining us today. Hopefully you get some good value. Stay with us because we're giving away a domain. Let me just show you the domains that are up for grabs here. cheapestwifi.com, lazyday.com, firstwaterdamage.com, and carpetsinstallation.com. So I'm sure, you being with Menterprise, you could use one or two of these domains if you're looking to get some affiliate offers out there. And some of these are aged actually too. So you have some efforts there that are improved when you have an aged domain, I believe. So
Lazy Day sounds quite good on that list, I think. I mean, if you're into selling lazy boy sofas and armchairs and stuff, maybe there's a little bit of a link in there. So
maybe
I like that one.
Yeah, maybe. When will Menterprise reopen? Let's see who's asking that question. I don't have it. Facebook user.
No, I can't see it now.
Let me see here. It is open still. So if you go to go.ht/ment, MENT, I believe it'll get you there.
Ment,
And then if you contact me and we can get you set up. That's Tim Judge. Okay. I think you saw the original webinar for that, Tim. And if you have any issues, let me know. But I can get you signed up for the early access for the publisher. That's what everybody's using, is the publishing, also with the Enterprise content. All right, guys, we're getting close. Is there anything else you want to talk about? We're gonna treat the people that are here right now with the domain giveaway. If you think that's a good idea, Simon, or should we try to milk it for another 10 minutes?
Well, I don't want to sort of pad it out if there's nothing extra to talk about. I mean, I'm happy to sort of take any questions or shoot the breeze if you want to. I thought that SiteGround thing was interesting, but I got nothing else to sort of share. I guess Black Friday is coming up, so LTD of the week might be pretty exciting next week. Probably be quite a few of them. So,
do you want to leak what you might be doing for Black Friday?
No, I haven't finalized what I'm going to be doing, so
all right.
I'm not able to make anything. But I'll come up with something. Yeah, I mean, as I'm sure we all with, and like everyone, I like having a look at Black Friday and seeing what deals are there. So we should certainly next weekend share some Black Friday ideas from the market, what we've seen. That might be quite a good thing to do. So share some intelligence on what the good deals are.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're all about trying to find ways, one, get you what you need. Cyber Monday, guys. Yeah, those two. We're trying to help you to get what you need. Obviously, we don't want to confuse you. We have our own products. We have our own offerings and everything like that. But in general, we're a community, too. We're trying to help people to get what they need to be better in business, to be able to get more leads, to get more traffic, to get more affiliate, to get more clicks, whatever it might be. So that's the whole idea. So who is this that we didn't add last week? Let me see here. Oh, Terry. Okay, Terry, we gotta get you. Um, I've had to we've had to do a few things because this Melon app, which I love it for everything except for the fact that it keeps everybody as a Facebook user. So if you're using Facebook, guys, put in parentheses your name, or else join us on YouTube, and you won't have to do that because it'll come right through. All right. So who said Cyber Monday? That's Tim Judge.
Yeah.
All right. And somebody said, what is your miss out on LTD? Colin K. Okay. So we're starting to get names already for the Wheel of Names. So we start putting them in. I think we could do that.
Tim's going for the hat trick.
Yeah. Let's see here. So Don, I'm just going to start from the beginning here.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on the feed, and then if you want to add them on. So we've got Colin K, Don, David T, Geolocal SEO, yeah. 3C Pod there, Stephen Cruz, you've just come on tonight. Hopefully you're still watching. If you want to call out, get a chance. This is a new thing for you. This is a chance to win a domain each week. Daryl kindly offers them up to be spun in the Wheel of Names. So if you just want to just call your name out there, Mozona. Yeah. Just having a look up and down. You got Tim. Yeah, you need to put Tim on the list. Timo's on the list. Yeah, got Tim there. Terry, yeah. There you go. Stephen Cruz is getting excited, and these are, these are not just like $6 specials we've just got off Namecheap or something. These are high value domains, aren't they? Because you can do this and then go on to some of the valuation tools and look in and get a valuation. So I think that if you want to use them for yourself or flip them, it's a pretty good deal. So yeah, but
maybe I could do that. Let me go grab these domains, and I'll go ahead.
Give a quick valuation whilst doing it. Yeah, that would be good. Yeah.
I mean, you can't take these valuations to the bank and get some kind of a loan or anything. You still have to,
market them,
market it, and sell it. Yeah. But I like to build them out where I can. Yeah. So if I
so Dana's there as well. I don't know if you have.
Oh yeah, Dana. Yeah.
Steve Cruz saying he's going to build it out. That's cool. So yeah, he's hungry for domains. That's good.
That's good. Yeah. So let's see here. So I got to get Dana on here. I don't think Dana's won a domain yet, and he's been.
No, he's complaining. So they're not won a domain in 6 or 7 shows at this point. So something needs to be done. So if you just press the button in a special way,
yeah, he hasn't won. Yeah, so
it's completely random. We can't fix this.
All right, so let's get into name worth, and let's get into GoDaddy, so you can see the differences in these two valuations. So. GoDaddy ones, I'm going to check here, and you'll see the cheapest Wi-Fi is $1,294. First water damage is $1,124. Carpets installations $837, and lazy day is $1,236. And that's let's just do a bulk import here.
So these are always just estimates, aren't they? And the different marketplaces estimate at different levels. But yeah, I guess it's sort of order of magnitude, isn't it? If one's 10 times the value of another, you're probably fairly good indication that's going to be good. Look, lazy day there. Look at that one.
$5,450.
Because it's short, isn't it, as well?
Yep. So that's that.
I think that's a good one.
Now, yesterday,
someone's just asking there, Daryl, what the site is. Sorry to cut you off.
This is called nameworth.com. It only does .com domains. So, and the value is more like closer to retail. But yeah.
Mazzona's made a very generous offer there, which is great. He says if they win it, they're going to give it to Dana, so Dana. So
Yeah.
that's
Oh, cool.
very good.
So these are the domains I looked for yesterday on Domain Kicks. I don't know if you can see this. I'll have to enlarge it a little bit. Let's see if I can do that without blowing up the feed here. So woodflooringprices.com, treetrimmingprices.com, housekeepingquotes.com, waterheatingprices.com, moldremovalprices.com, hometheaterprices.com, and handymanprices.com. All found with good domain kicks. And here are the prices on those once we get to that right here. 931, 1027, 1304, 1005, 1267, 1257, and 1029. And I'll just go into here. And I believe that these I've already looked at into Nameworth. We're just wasting time here because we do have people that come at the end here. So let's see what these come up as. Look at this one. Wood flooring prices, guys, $12,400. Housekeeping quotes, $950. Water heating prices, $1,450. Mold removal prices, $2,450. Handyman prices, $4,450. These are all I got from Domain Kicks, guys.
Yeah.
So if you get domainkicks.com, that's what you should definitely go after it.
Yeah, and you've got an offer on as well, haven't you? Just
yeah, if you do Kick
people,
40, you get 40% off. If you just type in Kick 40, all one word, KICK 40, you get 40% off. Once you get these prices in here, you'll see here, you go into like standard, and then you'll see there's a little coupon code, and you see Kick 40 brings it down to $28.20. All right, so that's like the deal that we have for this right now. So lifetime deal, it also brings it down under $300. So that, by the way, that's really good because this $497 is going up. We have new features that are going in the analytics and stuff like that. So that's a really good discount. I forgot to raise the price on that. So yeah, so that's
I didn't know.
Yeah. Yeah, it is going up before Black Friday. I'm just telling you now.
Yeah.
So,
Daryl, somebody was asking the question. I think a Facebook user asked about what the site was, and you said Nameworth something, and then I think they also asked what's the other one, which I think is the GitHub one that you had. So
this one, let me pop this in. I use this a lot for bulk with GoDaddy appraisals, so I'm just going to drop this in. And I'll drop in. Let's see if this will land everywhere. Did you get that?
Yeah, I can see that's come out there now. Yeah.
All right, and let's see if I put that into the Facebook group so people can see it in that group. That's the free evaluator. Otherwise, Nameworth is right here, and I will post that as well. And I will post that in here as well. All right. Always fun to talk about domains, isn't it? It's like a little passion project for me. So, yeah, awesome. All right. Anybody else? Last chance if you want your wheel of names. We have Colin K, Don, Tim Judge, David T, Geo, Terry M, 3C Pod, Stephen Cruz, Mozona, and Dana. Anybody that we've missed, go ahead and throw your name in there so we can get you on this wheel of names so you can win one of the domains today.
Sounds good. Yeah, it looks like we've got everyone that's put the name in so far. But yeah, last call.
Last call. If you want to talk for a minute, I can go ahead and get our code set up for the guest line here. Anything you're thinking about?
Well, just nothing particular. I mean, I guess on the guest line, just as ever, you're welcome to come on. If you've got a question, we'll answer it in person. If you've got any thoughts or feedback on TRRAFFIC, that would be great. Jorge's just come in at the last minute. There's a late entrance there. Daryl, just to
Okay.
add
I'll
Jorge in.
put Jorge in. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, come on and say hello, ask a question, or whatever. We'll try and help you out. And if you've got any thoughts or feedback on the idea of the name or traffic, or how we kind of provide a engagement with the group without losing focus on it. It's just a difficult balance. So yeah, we just want to hear from people on any thoughts there. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so we have that lined up. All right, so let's get Jorge in here. The deal of the week recap. Yeah, let's do that. Who was that asked that question? That was Tim Judge. So to recap, do you want to do a real quick recap of what?
Yeah. So I did. I talked a little bit about search intent and different ways you can get an insight into what people are searching for, and went through a number of different options. Talked specifically about question software, and I have used Answer the Public, but it's a premium tool. But if you look at Topic Mojo, which is an AppSumo deal at the moment, $49, you get 200 searches a month, and I did a bit of a demo on how you can get questions and also topics, related topics. And it was very, very nice. Quite a nice sort of interface, and also you can look at Google topics, Google questions, Quora questions, and what was the final one? Reddit questions, I think, was it? But you can just break them down, and also export them. So yeah, it looks pretty good, and I'm pretty happy with using it. Somebody's saying Topic Mojo is good, so that's good to hear that. Yeah, and it's $49 lifetime. It's a pretty good deal, really. Yeah. And they're developing the tool as well. So yeah, I'm pretty thumbs up for me on that one. Yeah.
All right, it's on the screen there if you're interested. Before we're gonna now bring this up here just to show you, Domain Kicks has not found a 4-letter combination. I'm telling you, they're very hard to find. I'll show you where we are right now. If you go down here, we are in the ADs. So it's just going through and checking all of these different combinations. It's still searching. So it would go all night, and we'll see if it'll come up with something. But as of right now, we don't have a 4-letter domain. But when we do, we will work to give that away on one of these shows. Okay. All right.
I think that's everyone. Yeah, I think we're ready. There's no other names come up. So yeah, I think we're all good.
All right.
Luck, everyone.
Here we go. You have 4A Dana. Okay, here we go. Yep. Spin the wheel. Come on, let's go. Let's go, Dana. Yeah. Oh, there's goes Dana. I think it's Don.
It's Don. Well done, Don.
Woo! Nice.
Very good.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, Don, you are the man. This is your favorite 2 hours. What are you going to pick here? Which one works best for you and what you're doing? Congratulations, Don.
Yeah.
So Don can pick a domain tonight. We got some woohoos.
Yeah. Well, after sharing the value, you might go for B, I guess. But I don't know. It depends what Don's working on. I'm not sure what his niches are. So he might have something there that's useful.
You might be having a lazy day.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll do one of those, I think. Yeah. Nice.
Congratulations. They're all coming in. All your congrats. Even the Facebook user says, "Go, Don."
Yeah. He's maybe popped out for a coffee.
Terry. That was Terry. Yeah. So Don, if you're here, just let us know which letter, A, B, C, or D, or let us know outside of here if you're or away from the screen for a moment. C, please. Wow, firstwaterdamage.com. Nice.
Great.
Awesome. So you got C coming your way. Just go ahead and reach out to me and we'll get that set up. Go to Daryl.chat, Don, or through Facebook. I think I have you in there as a messenger whitelisted person so I can talk to you. So cool. Congratulations. That's awesome, guys. So I'm going to just pull this in and we're going to throw on the let's see. Yeah, so Don doesn't miss the most exciting 2 minutes on Sunday. Yeah, he doesn't. He deserves to win, right?
Yeah.
Who says it's time to block Don?
I think Don's on his third now, isn't he? I think we discussed this last time, didn't we?
Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. I'm so happy for you, Don. All right. So how do I get this on here? We're going to go ahead and hit the menu. So Sunday Live, if you want to be a guest on here to talk to us about anything or ask us questions, go to go.ht/guest, give permission to your microphone and camera, and slide up in here. We can get you in to talk to you if you'd like to. And if not, we'll call it a show and put this one into the archives. Love to know what you guys think of some of the things with MWB that we showed. If you guys want to talk about the technique of trying to find 4-letter domains with domain kicks, anything else you can think of. But yeah, we're looking for some fresh domains. I'm just going to let this thing run all night and see what comes of it. And I'll check it tomorrow, and we'll just keep that domain kicks search going. All right. I wonder what letter we'll get to by tomorrow. I mean, it's got to check some 63,000.
That's a long list, isn't it?
Yeah, or 300. It's something like hundreds of thousands, I think it is.
Yeah, it must be.
The different combinations. All right. Nobody has joined us so far. Anything you want to say before we start to close things down?
No, nothing else to say. Just good to see everyone. And yeah, if anybody's got any ideas for topics they want to see covered off, just message me, let me know. If anybody wants to have a look at the slides that I produce every week, they go into, I keep adding to them, so there's a bit of an archive, so you can go back 4 or 5 months if you choose to, if you want to have a really good read. So it's go.simonhogben.com/slides. You've probably got a go.ht for it as well, but that's on there as well. And apart from that, good to have people, some new people joining as well. Good to see Stephen and some of the new faces as well. So great. Just let us know what you want us to do, and we'll try and help you out and try and make this a useful show.
These are funny. Tim saying that Don has won 4, he's won 3. He said the magnet on the wheel went in favor of Don and against me this week. I don't think there's a magnet, is there? I don't know.
We can start leaderboards. It's just random, but I guess
sorry, Colin.
We can try a leaderboard.
Yeah.
Oh, Erdl's come in late there. That's a shame we missed you there, Erdl. But good to have you saying hello. So yeah, enjoy.
Yeah, watch the replay for sure. Yeah, I hope we got you some good information for sure. All right, message me at daryl.chat if you have any questions or anything. But we're going to wrap for today. Domain Kicks is going to continue to look for 4-letter domains, and I will give away whatever comes in. Okay, so if there's 2, 3, 4, I'll give them away because I don't collect 4-letter domains, but some people buy them, so you might as well have them. So to buy if you're interested. All right, so we'll see what catches, and I guess that's it. Nobody else is joining, so
yeah, okay,
yep. And I guess that's it. So thanks a lot, Simon. I appreciate the hard work.
Good to see you, Daryl.
Yeah, the time that you take every week to make this happen for us.
Yeah.
And we'll see everybody again next week, same time, same place. Cool. All right.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye. Bye.
Take care. Bye now.